They got all hands on deck. You got special operations of Navy SEALs, Delta Force, 82nd Airborne, and the Green Berets. These people that they make movies about, like Black Hawk Down. But the only way we change it is because of your faith in God. If you truly believe that there's a God out there and He loves each and every one of us, you need to share the content and information that you gather all the time. What's going on, America? It's your boy Charlie Box. Check it out. Look at what I got in my box this week is going to be the compartmentalization within the United States government. Let's get this video started. What's compartmentalization and why should Americans heed the warning when it's ever implemented within government? Bad things are on the horizon. Well, the best way to recognize compartmentalization within your life, you have to look at it, the AT&T family. A lot of Americans have some kind of AT&T plan with their home phone, landline, or internet connection, or your wireless cell phone. Well, maybe a person has a problem with their incoming calls and their texts on their cell phones, or wireless. Well, the first thing that happens to each and every one of us, we're sent to billing. Even though we paid our bills and we're all up to date, they have to suck you dry first. And the second thing that person tells you is they're not going to be able to help you in that department. We need a little bit more information. Now they send you the services, but it's for home, dinosaur, landlines. They're saying you're not receiving your calls. No, it's wireless. Incoming texts and phone calls. Well, okay, well, we're sorry, we're in the wrong department. Well, let me get a little bit more information from you. So after 2 hours later, they finally send you to AT&T Wireless, and they're able to place an order to fix the problem, not today, but in the near future. Isn't it a pain in the ass, compartmentalization? Wouldn't it have been better if they were all cross-trained in all different fields and they'd be able to help you with customer service a lot more convenient and faster? Yeah, but think about how much of a pain in the ass will be when it's implemented in government, because that's where the tyranny is at. First department is the NSA and the data mining and all our personal information from Google, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and social media file sharing sites like YouTube. But that's all they do in that department is data mine. Department number 2 is policing in America. Now they gather all that information from the NSA and they're spying. Now they can assess the threat level of each and every one of its citizens with the new program that's being paid and tested all across America called Beware. They're looking at the threat level of each and every one of its citizens, because by the time you get to department number 3, things are only going to get worse. Department number 3 is the militarization of America. An 8-week joint training exercise called Operation Jade Hill. If unconventional warfare with all hands on deck, special operations, a psychops for 8 weeks. Undercovers, everything, all across the board. Your local police departments and the military, special operations, Navy SEALs, Delta Force, 82nd Airborne, and Green Berets. The people that they make movies about, like Black Hawk Down and Sniper, those people are gonna train to take on the average American. Who is the average American? You got returning home veterans, patriots, and people that want to checks and balances within the system. People that want the constitutionality within government. And you're not going to see an issue with that, America. See, compartmentalization in America is really bad. Over here, we lost our privacy. Second department, we set up a police state. And the third one, we got loved ones throwing us under the bus. They're going to go after your freaking kin, your next door neighbor, or you. That you're the issue of what's happening in our country. That's a bunch of bullshit. But because of confidentiality and people not talking to one another, of understanding if we break down all this bullshit, what does it say? We're giving our consent into this tyranny and we're doing it to ourselves. See, compartmentalization is bad, America. We have to out what they're having us do behind national security. Because if not, the people aren't going to know the truth. And because the media is not going to do it, alternative media is doing it. And why do you think they're having net neutrality? Because they want to stop the flow of information. We have to share with one another while we have it. There's going to be a day that they shut off this internet. When they do, it's going to be too late. These people are training for something. They're getting provisions for something. They're preparing for something. Are you? See, if you're not going to do everything in power to restore life, liberty, and this country, America, you're going to do everything in power to destroy all three. Charlie the Box out.
Charlie Box, baby.
The compartment. going on, brother? No, I gotta be recording. Look at Omar.
Long time no see.
You got a beard and shit. Today, most Americans don't have it anymore. I'm talking about a cell phone, but we're sorry about that. What's compartmentalization, and why do Americans have to understand what's compartmentalization, and why should Americans need to understand it when it's implemented within government? Because it can be a real big pain in your ass. Just as the lavish. First department is the NSA and their spying. Who are their spies? You got Google. First department is the NSA and the data mining and all our personal information from Google, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Social media. Department number 2 is policing in America. Third department is the militarization of America with a new training exercise called Jade Helm. It's a joint training exercise in unconventional warfare. Third department. See, compartmentalization is really bad. If you break down all these walls, what does it say? That we're fucked.